So today we have a process of how to 3-star using Queen Walk Hogs. I ended up 3-starring the base. Richard came up with the plan, so of course it's a teamwork-oriented game. And it actually was hit twice using his idea. Then I was like, I'm going to switch things up a bit. And you're going to see 16 wall breakers, boys. 16. You're like, what? 16? How is this even fair? Well, it is fair. Unfortunately, I got a little unlucky with my 16 wall breakers. Heck. Yeah, you'll find out about that in a second. Anyways, Richard coming in hot. And he was the first hit, of course, because we know he's the first hit on this base. And there was no scout because he lost his baby dragon and he lost a healer to Black Bomb. So in that instance, first of all, a couple things. You just need to bring one loon to trigger the Black Bomb for your healers and then use a wizard there because the babe, he thought he might have to funnel over here. So the queen would walk, but eventually she did not. Another thing, he had small bombs on the outside, so he lost a couple more wall breakers than he needed to. But other than that, a very strong first. I mean, as a first fresh hit, guys, it's very difficult. You don't know where anything of this. You don't know where. That's why you try to have as many scouts as you. I mean, not as many scouts, but one scout at least on a base, just to see where the traps are. See what's in the CC, if that would matter as well, and just kind of pathing if you're going to do a queen walk, something like that. But a beautiful hit nonetheless from Richard. And of course, I'm going to take all this. It's interesting. I actually thought, I didn't even, when I was going to hit this base, I didn't realize that Grizz Leroy had hit this base as well. I just thought Richard had hit it. I didn't even see his attack. So maybe a mistake on my part. I guess I just assumed that no one else hit this before. Make sure you check the replays because you can learn something from every single attack that comes in. So he's going to enter in his hogs at 9. And yeah, he was super close on this one. I think it just a couple things that really hurt him. The giant bombs on the outside. He wasn't quite expecting some of that. He lost quite a few hogs to spring traps as well. And the queen value just not quite there either. She got stuck on a wall. She actually is going to eventually die by the single, so that's not going to help as well. But valiant attempt. Look at all those springs, guys. I told you, man. I tell you. Spring traps causing serious issues here. But very close, but just not quite close enough. So that was the first hit. And actually, I was like, okay, I thought that was the only hit. So I just 3-starred after that, but I should have looked here because Grizz, where is he? Right here, number 2. Grizz hit this one as well. Now, he pretty much this exact same strategy. This time bringing that Coco Loon, killing the Black Bomb. Of course, if you know there's a Sam, bring a loon. It's only 5 camp space. It saves yourself a healer. If that makes sense. So anyways, queen pathing pretty much the same, but a little bit unfortunate here because what's about to happen is this queen pathing actually is going to be different than the previous hit. He does get a different little break here. Look what happens. They break a little lower where he didn't get the break right away. So what that meant was the queen's pathing was just a tad different, it seems, because he didn't get that break. A little bit off kiltered here. He's going to be running into a couple problems. He does get the other break, but now the CC comes out. He deals with the king. He has to pop the ability without a poison on the king or the dragon. So, yeah, just a couple mistakes there. Tries to recover. Queen pathing is off the chain crazy because of the break that occurred. So if I had seen that hit, I would have been like, okay, I just need to break a little bit higher. He broke a little bit too low, so that's kind of what I did. But I was planning to do that even before. I didn't see that replay. I only saw the first one. So this time, a couple things. Bringing 4 healers only, 16 wall breakers. And the reason I'm bringing 16 because, see, I want to try to break triple wall break. I get a 1, 2, and 3. So I want to give access so the queen can snag the bomb tower here and the expo and this bomb tower as well if I get the triple wall break. I was going to bring in the hogs at 1 o'clock. And the reason I bring in the hogs at 1, I was like, first of all, it keeps the queen alive. So if there's a triple wall break, and the queen comes in here, she's going to be within range of the single inferno. So I need this single down so the queen stays alive. And then so I was going to put hogs at the cannon. The archer tower is going to put my king over here. He's going to tank a bit and then do CC hogs at the mortar, and I'll meet up together. There's a giant bomb here and a Tesla, so I was going to put 3 hogs at the Tesla so the giant bomb would not destroy my big group of hogs. Just take down 3 hogs, if that makes sense. So everything's the same. Queen goes down, healers go down, 1 less healer. I brought 4 healers because I realized I didn't lose any on the walk. So I'm gonna save some space, bring extra wall breakers. And Y16, I mean, yeah, I just got a little unfortunate here, guys. So there goes the test, and then I was gonna go high. So I intended to go high here. There goes the rage, and I was gonna put 3 wall breakers down. There goes that. Now the break's higher. Notice before the break was lower, so the queen pathing is going to be much different. And I got a rage in, nice rage, still recovering here. Here comes the rest of the wall breaker, 16, and look what happens. I mean, this is just bad luck. The mortar locks onto the queen, and as it fires, when I bring in my wall breakers, it takes out half of my wall breakers or more. So many wall breakers, in fact, dropped that only one, it just broke the first layer, the second layer, I should say. So no triple wall break. My second point, my poison was actually beautiful. It covered the queen and the CC, and I had a rage. I did pop ability. I probably could have saved it, but I was like, you know what? I cannot lose my queen. There's too many times I've gone risky on it. You know, I try to save the ability as much as possible, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. You know, I've failed because of that, so I popped ability. Here comes the king. He's doing some good work. Here comes the hogs. They go to the cannon, as I said, and then they come to the archer tower. Look what the king is doing. He's tanking for the wizard tower and the archer tower here. That means splash damage is not going to hurt. But look at this, guy. So I did put another heal spell right here. Pretty much not a good heal spell. I mean, it saved a couple hogs. This second heal spell was bad. I should have put it further out. But just a little slight mistake on my part. It could have been a better heal for sure. It would have saved more hogs in the end. And this last heal spell was being very patient because there's a giant bomb right by the mortar. So I had to make sure it was covering the giant bomb portion. Otherwise, would not have gone well for me. Lots of skellies here. There goes the poison spell to kill those skellies, just to make sure that they don't cause havoc on my hogs. And yeah, that is how it goes, guys. Had time in the bag. I think I had like 20 seconds left or something. So time wasn't an issue. And yeah, process video, 3-star. Taking down Hugo, who's an amazing Town Hall 10 attacker as well. Superb attacker there. And that's a little process for you. Yeah. Get out there. Watch those replays. And yeah. Hopefully it'll go well for you. I don't know. Keep that queen alive. I don't know what else to say. Is just tally ho or something. Peace. Halo.
This is Sparta!